Hey, it's Bitty Penny. I'm over here. And it's my special guest. It's Desiree. Hey, Desiree.
Hello.
Desiree's from Include a Thank You. In case you guys didn't know, I feel like if you've watched my channel, you know, but hey, we've got some new people always coming in the door. So, welcome, Desiree.
Thank you. I'm honored to be here as always.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have a good time. Um, so what we're doing today, you guys, is we are going to make quote unquote masculine cards. Air quotes. What is that even? I don't know. I mean, I don't know that you per se have to have a masculine card, but sometimes you might feel like you need one. I'm hoping some dudes will show up in our chat because dudes craft too, and they're going to let us know what they think a masculine card, what makes a good masculine card. So we'll have to have Cool Johnny, Jason, hopefully Jim, maybe Jay, some different people show up and let us know what they think too. Let's say hi to everybody who's here. Hello, Miss Linda. Hi, Kalinda, Linda and Kalinda. Hey, Gloria. Hi, Vicky. Hey, Debbie J. Debbie J. I keep looking at our picture from when we were together for Galentine's. And I love it. Um, good morning, good morning. Hey, Jill Pounds. Hey, Jason. Hi, Holly. Hi, Vicky. So good to see you all. Just had to refill my glue. It's been absolute chaos at my house this morning. So you can probably tell by even my desk. I went through my twine and my lace and was getting organized today. All right. So Desiree, you're already like, I'm just dealing with a mess over here. You're already working. So tell us what you're doing.
So I'm just creating a watercolor background, and just so that it can sit to the side and dry, because we are going to do a fun, I don't know if it's going to work, but that's the fun in playing.
Mm-hmm.
What will work and what won't. And we are going to kind of combine tangling and a neurographic art.
Oh,
In
nice.
art, see if it works.
Okay, so today I might tangle along. Um, but I'm also probably going to use your stamps because I just love them so much and I love how fast and efficient it makes my tangling. When I tangle, it looks like a tornado.
It does not look.
When you tangle, it looks like art.
It does.
So I love that I have a cheat code, which are your stamps.
Okay, well, we can argue about that later. So, we can just do that later. All right. You all know what I'm thinking, what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay.
I know. I've heard you tell me so many times.
Yes. It is art. But that's my background, and we're going to see if this works.
I'm going to paint some circles too. You painted some circles earlier, didn't you?
I did, because I wanted those to dry. I'm just lifting some of the color up. I don't want it too dark. So that I can actually get started on that, because I do believe tangling or line art, and excuse my voice, I think it's the last thing that's going to stay with me from the awesomeness
Being sick. Oh,
that I had. So I'll be getting some cough drops in a second. that we can tangle for our masculine cards as well. So that's what I'm doing. So that is our one panel there. See, it's just got some swirls going in. And this should dry back. So I'm going to set that aside and let that dry. Here are the circles that I did. Oh, now I'll forget where I put that. And they're just about dry.
I'm doing a mixture for my circles of blues, and I'm just going light and dark, but I'm going to do monochromatic circles in blue.
Oh, that'd be
I,
pretty.
I like your rainbow circles, though. I'm looking at those going, those are fun.
Yeah, they're kind of muted. Again, not that a rainbow cannot be for a masculine card. Again, it's what our eyes see and envision.
Hmm. Yeah, my husband, when I first started card making, I would make him cards, and I guess I used like a lot of browns and things like that. And he's like, just remember, dudes like color too.
Right. Right.
And I that has always stuck with me because that was years and years ago. Um, but yeah, dudes like color too. Jason, what screams to you as a dude? What makes a card masculine to you, or what kind of cards do you like? And I mean, every person you ask is gonna, I get it, they're gonna have different answers. But I think it's kind of fun to have the conversation with a dude. So, Jason, I hope you will chime in and let us know. Hi, Sonia. Hey, Jill. Did I say hi to you? Hi, Heidi Robbins. Heidi's here, Des.
Hello.
Heidi, I'm breaking out Desiree's triangles today. Hey,
Oh,
Norma. So good to see you. Hi, Paula Rice. I watched just a little bit of Craft Roulette last night with Sarah Liz, and that was so much fun. I cannot believe it's Mini Slimline again. Now, I did not see if that was like a guest choice and she picked Mini Slimline, but so we had Mini Slimline and we had fruit. And then then Mary landed, or Mr. Will landed on Mini Slimline again. And she's like, oh, we just had that the week before. Let's spin again. Well, then we ended up with like Mr. Will might need his tires checked. He might need a rotation, or like he's stuck on Mini Slimline. And I'm not, I love Mini Slimline, but he does seem stuck.
well, he was determined.
He's like, that was so good. Let me see, I'll do it again. One more. Let's do it again. Why not? That just cracks me up. But what was really funny is that she also got, like, I think the other parameter was something from the kitchen, which is also kind of goes along with the fruit thing of the last Mini Slimline. So it's like they're very close. And I just can't recall a time when that. I think Mr. Will's actually gotten stuck on parameters before, it seems, but it's unique.
Well, he wants to have a voice.
You know, he's like, maybe we know what his favorite is now. I hope you guys had a good week. Did you have a good week, Des?
It was an interesting one. So I'll say yes. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. It's always interesting. New adventures are coming in from work. So, yeah.
Ah,
But nothing major, just still trying to take it easy to
heal.
yeah. Yeah.
That's important. Cindy, your card arrived and Angie's card arrived. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I want some more black mixed in here. So I'm just going between adding like a little Payne's gray to my blue to brighter colors and just kind of layering up my circles here. And because I'm going wet brush on dry paper, I'm getting these really cool intersections of watercolor. And I'm keeping it pretty translucent.
I like it.
Thank you. Inspired by you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I was going to be painting circles today,
Thing.
but here I am. The squares were fun. We painted squares and that was fun. Guess we're going to have to go through the geometric shapes here.
Well, geometric shapes work.
See, and I always have leaned into geometrics for masculine cards. I've always felt like geometric shapes were safe for masculine cards for me. Um, when all else fails, throw some geometry at them. It may just work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Maddie. You guys, I have a new obsession. Um, it's called London Fog. It's tea. So it's maybe everybody else knows, and I'm late to the party, but it's Earl Grey tea with a splash of vanilla syrup and a splash of milk. It's called London Fog, and it is my go to.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, man. It's just a little slice of heaven on earth. I don't know. It's, but I was today years old when I learned that bergamot is actually a citrus fruit. I always thought it was an herb, but it's actually a citrus fruit that is too bitter to eat whole. And so the only way you can really consume it is by it being cooked into like and the oil being used. So it's actually bergamot oil that they put in herbal teas and stuff.
The only time that I drink tea is when I'm sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my husband knows if I'm having tea, all right.
She's not well.
Let's not bug her today. Yeah, it's the only time I can drink tea.
Interesting. Cindy's suggesting that I put tape down for my edges. That would have been a good idea, Cindy. I rarely tape things down though. I'm kind of a wild child and I just go for it and let it go. But Des is a girl that tapes her stuff down.
I've gotten used to it now.
Mhm.
But if I'm in a hurry and I don't want to tape it down, if you spray the back of your piece and then lightly mist what you put it down on, it'll stay flat as you work on it.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It's
using my
all
favorite
dry.
watercolor paper that you put me on to.
Oh yeah, I just bought more of it. Oh yeah.
I think I'm halfway through my first box. What is the name of this paper again, Des, for people?
You create one word.
And it's spelled YOU?
No, you as in the letter,
Okay.
and then create, all one word, and it's watercolor, and it's 90 pounds.
Yes, and it's smooth. And that's what I like. So a lot of times I use hot press. No, cold press, sorry, which is textured. And I do like textured watercolor paper, but this one is 90 pounds. So it's great for journaling pages or art journal pages. It's thinner than regular like Canson XL and it's smoother. And I just love it.
And
I
it's
really do.
I just love tangling on it. I think it is just great to tangle on. And it's
And it's really quite affordable. I don't You just bought a new box?
Yeah, I did.
What was your how much was it?
$29 for 250 9x12 sheets.
Dang. It's actually gone down in price.
Mhm.
I think the last time I ordered it was 35, which I still thought was an amazing price. For 250 sheets of watercolor paper,
Mhm.
you can't beat it.
No. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
And I haven't found another watercolor paper like it. It's truly, to me, unique and awesome. I just love it. Okay, I have more than enough done, but I'm going to go ahead and finish off this panel. Let's see, just mix all this and see what kind of blue I get. Something different.
And if we all hear that wonderful sound in the background, that would be Max snoring.
Aww.
Oh, don't give me. Oh,
Aw, he's my favorite
no.
chubby cat.
He's not chubby anymore. I put him on a diet.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to come feed him,
Nope.
give him some
Nope.
treats.
Nope. He needed a diet.
Oh, he's so cute. Is he considered a tuxedo cat? Is that
Yeah.
what he is?
Yep. Yep.
I can't have cats in real life, so I have to have a lot of paper cats because my husband and my daughter are allergic, and my daughter is almost like anaphylactically allergic to them.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's really bad. One of my brothers had a whole slew of cats for a while. What do you call a horde of cats, by the way? I'm not sure.
Too many.
It was his daughter. She even like rigged these clear tubes like through her house and like out the windows and through other windows. So her whole house is like a cat gym plus bedrooms. Um Anyway, so she stayed with him for a while and she brought all the cats with him. And then we went to visit and Sparkleheart we had to go stay in a hotel room. She just couldn't handle it.
Oh.
Yeah. So there will be no cats in my home, but I can admire them from a distance. Vicky has a tuxedo cat. His name is Tux. Oh, Vicky, that's so cute. I love tuxedo cats, but I like tabbies. I like Siamese. I think I like them all. I've never seen a cat where I'm like, that's an ugly cat. Even my sister-in-law used to have the hairless, furless cats.
Mm.
I think they're adorable. They look like little Egyptian runaways. They're so cute. Yeah, I've really never seen a cat that I didn't think was just adorable, to be honest. I just have to admire them from a distance. Okay, I've got lots of blue circles. Now, let me dry it a little bit. And then I can stamp some tangles on top. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll stamp the tangles separately and put them on top of my background. Let me try that.
And do what? Like a collage?
Yeah, you
Cool.
know me.
Well, yeah.
Layers, layers and layers and layers. Ooh, I like what you're doing, Des. You're tangling inside of your circles.
Yes.
And I like the way you outlined them too. Okay. So Desiree,
Yes.
I want everybody to know that you have a sale on your stamps right now. Do you want to tell people about it as I pull your stamps out and start picking which one I'm going to use?
Sure. So we are doing spring cleaning in the shop of the stamps because I just realized, wow, I have a lot of collections going on, which I think is awesome.
Yes, it is.
So currently, right now, all the stamps that are currently in the shop, if you use the code SPRING, all in capital letters, 15, all one word, you will receive 15% off your order.
Awesome.
That includes the bundles and the single stamps. Now, there are two stamps that are being retired.
I think I have them right here,
Yeah.
by
The,
the way. I think this is the mandala.
the mandala,
Mandala.
that one's going to be retired. So once it's gone, it's gone. And the same thing with the heart. That makes very
This one.
that makes Sean very sad. Um, so those
I understand there's only so much room. You
there
know what a lot of people may or may not realize is like we're like micro shops, and we don't have room to keep pallets
no,
of
no,
things
no, not at
around. We don't
no.
have warehouses.
Now for those two stamps, if you purchase those two stamps, if you use the code retired, all in capitals, 20, all one word, you will receive 20% off those stamps. Now, I have an awesome website that makes things just a little difficult. So, only one code can be used in your order. So, if you're interested in the mandala and or the heart, they're technically 20% off. Um, and if you should also want to purchase, if you do two separate purchases, unfortunately, that's what you would have to do to get 20% off the retired and the 15% off the other ones. I will, off of one of your, remove shipping. I would not have anybody pay double ship. So
Right.
you will receive that credit.
So if you want to get some stamps that are 15% off and then you want one or two of the retired stamps that are 20% off, just place two orders and you'll refund the shipping of one of the orders.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
The full amount of the shipping off of one order. And the orders do have to be within a 24-hour period.
Yeah.
So it can't be, you place the order on Monday and then Wednesday you're going to come back. You've got to do that within 24 hours. And the only reason why I say that is I'll forget and I want to be hollered.
Well, and once you've printed your shipping label,
Yes.
that's all there is to it.
So the two codes are, let's get those out.
Sinjin, hi. Jason, I saw you chiming in about herringbone. I want to get back to after we talk about this and Desiree gets the codes. I want to hear more about your ideas on masculine cards that you can give us ladies. Give us some tips, Jason.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad I used a post-it note. So there you go. Those are the two codes.
So spring 15 for anything in the shop. And then for the two, for this stamp set and the heart, you can get 20% off if you use retired 20, but you have to use the codes in two separate orders if you're going to split them.
Yes. And I do apologize for that. I did not realize that until it went live and I just could not figure it out.
I don't think
So,
you need to apologize.
well, we like things to go smooth. It's current now and the sale will continue until March 22nd.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's
Well,
gonna
thank you. That's very
be
generous and awesome.
spring cleaning. Yep.
What is the website now? Hi, Natalie. Natalie, I missed you at the very end of the members live yesterday. I saw you popped on and said hi, and I had already cut off the video. But hey there.
So the
Okay.
website is, if I find my Sharpie, I'll write that down. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Love Sharpies.
Me too. So yesterday I hung out with channel members and we made Christmas giggle books. The
And then-
giggle book, but Christmas edition.
So it's include a thank you, all one word. Oh, and Debbie J's already on it.
Debbie J is on it
Yep.
today. I know.
Thank
She's awesome.
you.
Thanks, Debbie.
All right, now what did I do? There we go.
Good morning, Jennifer. Jennifer, I was cleaning up, organizing my lace box this morning. It's well, lace, ribbon, trim. There's so much, and it was such a disarray. It literally took me an hour. Anywho, I thought of you, and I thought of the last time well, I don't know if it was the last card you sent me, but one of the last cards you sent me, it had butterflies and this really cool, like, lace trim on it. And then I went on a rabbit down a rabbit hole looking for that particular card because I was like, I want to case that card. Oh my goodness. So I was thinking of you this morning, Miss Jennifer. Some London fog. You guys, if you like tea, go to Starbucks, get yourself a London fog. If you like a London fog, go to the grocery store, buy yourself a box of Earl Grey. I got Earl Grey decaffeinated because I can't handle caffeine. I am unable to sleep at night, even if I have it bright and early in the morning, or even half calf was throwing my sleep off. Anywho, so they do make decaf. So you just need decaf. You need some of that vanilla syrup that, like coffee syrup. It's usually in the coffee aisle, it's clear. The vanilla one is, anyways. Tarani, I believe, is the brand that I have. And you can get a sugar free version if that's what you prefer. And that's all you need with a splash of milk, any milk you want to make a London fog. And I'm telling you, it might just change your world. It's that good. So Desiree and I will be sharing a room for Craft Roulette Live. And there will be a lot of coffee brewing and tea brewing. But Desiree, I'm not going to bring my whole coffee setup.
I was going to ask because I couldn't wait that long for a cup of coffee. No.
I won't be able to do it properly in a room without a stove, anyways,
Okay.
because I need piping hot water.
I just need coffee. Like, you know,
So Desiree has a Keurig, and she wants to be able to pop that cup in there, press a button, walk away. Do you have yours like on a timer where it makes it for you by
no,
chance? Do they make Keurigs like that?
no.
I know
They
my
do if they're doubled, if they can do both. Uh,
oh.
but for the K cups, no, you wouldn't be able to unless they've come out with that recently. I don't know. Um, but no, I mean, I used to have the coffee pot, with the timer, and I would set the timer, and then I would forget that I set the timer, and the coffee would get cold, and
Mm,
heat it up. It was a whole process.
yeah.
Yeah, I chose not to do
Yeah.
that.
So when I make coffee, I got a mocha pot for Christmas. My coffee takes a number of steps, maybe anywhere between 7 to 15 steps.
See, that's 6 to 14 too many. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a special occasion every time you want a cup of coffee.
Well, okay. If you wanna call it that, I would call it an occasion of frustration. But, yeah, that's just no,
Torturing.
just a little bit.
Die.
It would the time that it would take me to get to
Oops.
Starbucks to get a coffee, you would still be making your coffee. So, to me, that's a problem.
Very true.
Right.
All right. Hey, Di. Hey, how's it going? Hi, Flo. I was talking about you yesterday in a good way, of course. And I saw another friend, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Good day. Hello. Desiree, I love what you're doing over there. Love
It's
the way it's looking.
gotta have fun. And again, it doesn't have to be tangles, it can just be lines. Just have fun bringing the line.
Just doodle,
Yeah,
doodle.
yeah. Oh, gotta add flux.
I am painting up this mandala to like sun. I'm gonna make it kind of like sun colors, like a big sunburst on my card, I think is the direction I'm headed. I think it'll be a nice contrast with that cool blue background. It'll really pop. And I'm gonna put another spin on it, quite literally, because one thing I know, it may just be my husband, but he loves an interactive card.
That's cool.
He really does. He gets excited when his card like functions and does things. I made him an explosion box one year. Oh man, he just thought it was the coolest thing, which made me happy because it's totally worth the time that it took to make it. How does your husband react to cards, Desiree, after you've been making them for so many years? You've been on YouTube sharing them with everybody. Like, does he still get impressed? Does he get into it at all?
No,
What's your husband like with
I
it?
don't wanna say that he doesn't
Hmm.
get impressed, but, I'll show him something and say, "What do you think of this?" And he'll go, "Cool," and then he'll walk away. It's like,
And this is why we need our community.
exactly, exactly. Like, "Alright,
We
son."
need people who understand.
Exactly. And now his older brother, so he's got 2 brothers. He's got an older brother and he has a younger brother. So those 2 are just fun because I'll like the older brother, I'll show him something, whether it's a card or whether it's an album or a journal, and he's all into it. He's
That's
like,
cool.
"Okay, this is really cool. How does this work? How does this work?" Um, and same thing with the younger one. And then I just look at him and say, "Now, see, that's a reaction."
But
So
to be fair to your hubby, he's seen his fair share of amazing cards. And his brothers, their wives probably don't make cards. Ooh, I
no,
missed a spot.
no, the older brother's wife, she's very creative.
Mm.
She's into all kinds of different things. So I love
Oh,
all different things that she's getting involved in and all of that stuff. So when I did a purge recently, Oh, yeah, I made sure, "Okay, here you go, you're gonna need this, you're gonna need this, you're gonna need this," and so now she is just all kinds of set, with everything that she needs. So, yeah.
I was at my mom's house last weekend. I took her breakfast on Sunday morning before church, so I missed you. And I missed your live, but watched it during the week. And I went to her office to get something for her, to hang something up, to do something, and I found her box of card making things. And she had it all in a cardboard box. And I was like, well, are you gonna make some more cards? So I tried to give her encouragement because she had so much fun and she loved your approach. So when I tried to show her approaches like, okay, this is how you measure this, this is how, no, 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 no. She wants to be able to just cut paper any random way and
Yep,
glue it on the card.
yep,
The simplicity series of yours, I was like, you just need to follow Desiree's simplicity series. That's the kind of card maker you are so far,
yep.
which is awesome.
Don't need to think about it. Just have fun with it.
That's what she wants to do. Take all the thought out and just kind of lose herself in the fun of creating cards.
And
All
again,
right.
for everybody too. So, they're it's cool if, people do like to measure and map everything out. They're just as beautiful. But yeah, I don't have time for it. I'm just
Yeah.
it's horrible.
All right. I want to read some of the comments from
Yeah, because mine's
everybody.
very odd. I don't get to see all the comments here.
I have to have it open on a different thing.
Well, I have it open on my iPad, but it's doing something funky.
Hey, John Pounds. He says, Bitty Penny, your Zentangle looks like the Death Star. Does it? How am I missing that? Although I have been wanting to go back through all the Star Wars movies and watch them over again. So lots of people are talking about their coffee and keeping it warm. And then we have some people talking and cool Johnny, I want to know what to you makes a cool masculine card. Zenjen said, "Doodling is about all I'm doing these days. Circles and easy lines, scribbling, neurographic stuff. That is awesome, Zenjen.
Nice.
I am definitely getting into more art journaling, I would say, making like my giggle books and stuff like that. Like I'm with you on that. It's a lot of fun. Jen, do you mix it with like do you color as well? Do you doodle and color or do you just doodle? And then Debbie J says her husband likes interesting cards. If they move, he likes it. Same thing with Dr. Shrub. He loves like a pop up. I'm going to make this one spin on the card front. He would like that as well. Yeah, he likes interactive cards for sure, are his favorite. But he really likes vintage. So anytime I make him something with vintage flair, he's always happy with that.
That's a
So
good
if I don't feel like doing something interactive, I just go vintage for him.
that's a good man. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I was telling Desiree that Gloria's husband, she's like, "Yep, that's my hubby. He just says nice."
Yeah.
Gloria, that's why we need each other in our lives.
So,
That's
Gloria, do
why
you,
we
like, sometimes take the card when they say nice and envision paper cuts? I'm just saying. You know, there's just times, especially when you work on that card for hours.
Yeah.
You're that's like, okay, paper cuts. I'm envisioning paper cuts. Yes. So we have that power. So
Me and my hubby, we just celebrated our 19th wedding anniversary this week. And he got me a really cool card that it was just Like, he is so incredibly thoughtful. I knew I was in trouble our first, like, wedding anniversary. I gave him a card that was, like, these 1950s chicks, like, taking shelter, like, it said, "You're the bomb," and they were, like, taking shelter and in these crazy outfits, and he got me a card that was, like, so sweet and thoughtful, and I was like, "Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to up my game here a little bit," but, yeah, he got me a card this year that perfectly encapsulates our engagement in the most beautiful and sweet way, and how he found that, I don't know, it was just meant to be, I guess, but, like, he is the most thoughtful, sentimental card ma or giver. It's impressive. He impresses me with his card picking skills. He can pick a card like no one I've ever known before.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's quite gifted in that way, I have to say. Okay, Gloria, to be fair, it'd probably be exactly the same reaction if a man started talking to me about sports. Nice. I'm happy for you. Right, Flo?
Yeah.
That's true.
Golf.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's
golf.
fair.
Yeah. I start walking away and he knows. So, or baseball.
Your hubby is like sports,
It
sports, sports.
very very much so. He knows that the Phillies are down at Clearwater. Baseball season is starting. Um yeah.
Y- Yeah.
It's for me.
Sometimes, even if I'm not interested, I try to humor him and just think of engaging questions. But I have to think to myself, okay, self, this is when you're going to think of an engaging question to ask him and learn more about this thing you're not really that interested in. Because he humors me, I will humor him.
No, see, my phrase is this: okay, hun, 10 words or less.
Oh, no.
Because if I don't, then it just keeps going. It's like, oh no, 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 no.
um, Desiree, another thing that I love about your stamps, by the way, is the zen, how relaxing it is to color them. So even though I'm not getting the zen of creating Zentangle, I get the zen of coloring them.
Yeah.
And I love that. I don't feel like all stamps give that to me. Like some stamps stress me out. I'll look at some stamps and go, oh gosh, how am I going to color that?
And that's
Like
the beauty
hair
of it.
for
You can color them
on
any way you want.
right. But your stamps aren't like that. Your stamps are fun and like meditative and relaxing to color. And I love that. All right. I think I'm going to end it there with coloring that in. This will be easy to fussy cut out. And then we're going to put it on that circle background. Jesse, hi. And make a card. All right. So let's do this thing. Let me see who else might be. What are y'all talking about? Let's see what else they're talking about. Yeah, function hubby loves start. Seat of your pants crafting is awesome. Yes, it is, WJ. I don't know any other way, to be honest. Like, is there another way than crafting by the seat of my pants? I don't know. I don't know.
I can't. It's tough to plan.
Yeah, I don't even know where that would start for me. I mean, I guess the closest I get to having a plan is a sketch, but then I don't follow it. So it's
Well,
still
you have an idea.
flying by the seat of my
So
pants.
that's like planning. You have an idea.
Yeah, I have an idea. That's the closest I get to having an idea of what I'm going to make. A general project. Like yesterday, I knew I was going to make Christmas giggle books, but I didn't know what else. I guess I had an idea of the supplies because I gathered some supplies for it, but that's as close as I get to planning anything. But I figure there's there's probably people who do really plan out things.
Yeah.
I know there's some YouTubers who make their cards first off camera and then they remake them on camera.
Yes.
I've never done that.
No, I love the whole. Okay, let's see if this works.
Let's just see where this is going. Even when I did only edited videos and I didn't do live videos, I still just sat down with some supplies and gave it a go. And that was my card. I never made one. Not that anything is wrong with that, by the way. I'm not dissing somebody else's approach. I'm just saying I that's just never how I've worked.
We all create differently.
Exactly. And there's room for everyone and all of
Yep.
our spicy minds.
And I think that's just the beauty of it. That we do all create differently.
Mhm.
All right, I need a large piece of paper here. Whoops, sorry. Oh yeah, there it is. And I think I'll make that work.
Oh man, I kind of want to stamp this out again and pop up another layer. That's the cool thing about like this stamp is that you could stamp it out multiple times and do like the stamp-listic kind of approach, with it where like you'd stamp it multiple times and then just like one time you would cut out this layer, the next time you cut out the yellow layer, and then you pop foam dots in between and get it really dimensional.
That was something Sabrina did with this stamp, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she had reached out and she goes, I want to use this one stamp. And I said, okay, what? I would never say no. Go ahead.
Right?
Have at it. And she did just that because you put it in the A7 snow globe.
Ah.
And she had that spinning around.
And for those who don't know, Sabrina is Sabrina from Scrappy Tales. Sweet, sweet person.
Yes, we're going to have fun tomorrow on the live with her Valentine's Day collection.
Hi, Nikki Jane. Oh my gosh. Angie is multitasking. She is baking a cake and going to try to make a card while it's in the oven.
Oh, you go, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 snaps.
Okay. So.
Now, I hope I have my VersaFine somewhere on this table. Somewhere.
I think I'm going to utilize this
Aha.
section as the smaller circles because I can see more circles when I put this big image over it. I might just make myself a 6x6 card today because that's a Desiree thing to do. I never think to make them, but when you send me a card, I am always impressed and like, why don't I make these?
Real estate. Must have real estate. I'm all about the real.
5.
And again, I know that is so, again, not for.
Intimidating for some.
It is. And again, I think I think I lean towards the larger size card bases because I don't know what I'm going to do. Again, I don't plan. I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do this. This is the technique or the idea that we're going to do. But I don't know what the outcome is going to be. That's something I don't know. I know. Oh, fun squeaks. Oh my goodness.
All right, John, I just saw your comment. Zentangle, not my thing. Tell me more. What is not your thing about Zentangle? Doing Zentangle, looking at Zentangle? I'm just curious. What makes it not your thing?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Do you not like the way it looks, or do you just not want to do it yourself?
What response?
Okay, so I just cut myself a card base. It's going to be a 5.5. Is that the size that you make yours, or do you make yours actually 6 inches, 6 by 6?
If it's a 6 by 6 card base, I'll cut the panel either 5.5 by 5.5 or 5 3/4 by 5 3/4.
But when you make a 6 by 6, a true 6 by 6 card,
Yeah, I'll
the
use a
card
card
base.
that's either 6 by 6 or I love the 7 by 7 card bases.
So then, tell me what kind of envelopes you use.
I make them myself.
Okay, because I have seen. Hey, why did that not work?
And I
Oh, I
also
did
have
10.
so Tonic Studios got me hooked on the 7 by 7 and the 6 by 6. They used to sell 5 by 7, 6 by 6, and um 7 by 7 card bases. And they were the best card bases. I
Mm.
absolutely fell in love with them. They were just phenomenal. Now, for some reason, they don't do them anymore. And I have a whole bunch of the 7 by 7 card bases. So they come with the envelope.
Ah.
But I will make, my own envelope if I have to for it as well. But I absolutely loved them and was very upset. And when I saw that they were discontinuing them, I'm like, okay, let's have some stock.
Right.
So yeah.
Stock up.
Oh, I stocked up.
Um, so I have seen envelopes I've seen 6 by 6 envelopes. So I always tend to make a 5.5 by 5.5 cards, so I know it'll fit in the 6 by 6 envelope.
Right.
But I'd never seen 6 by 6 envelopes or 7 by 7 envelopes.
No, and usually what I'll do is if I have to make it, I'll take the card base down, and you're gonna piecemeal. I create like almost like a masterboard type of cardstock, and then I just fold it in around it to create the envelope. If I'm mailing that, it's rare that I'll mail like physically mail that card. Those cards are now going into if somebody makes a purchase. It's that type of thing. That
Yeah, because if you're already mailing a package,
yeah,
that's when I mail like really dimensional cards or cards that are odd sizes. Is if I know I'm already mailing this person a package, like I'm mailing off a Lego set this week. So it'll be no problem. I can put anything I want with that Lego set,
right,
because it's going in a box or an envelope or whatever. So I reserve those cards for those purposes as well, or anything that's being hand delivered.
right.
Yeah. Oh, Heidi says her husband loves all the stuff she does. You know, my husband does too, I have to say. He's a big supporter. He may be my biggest fan. I mean, he lets me have this crafty mess. He lets me put my hobby pretty high in the scheme of things. So that probably constitutes a pretty big fan. All right, I'm going to use Sabrina's Snap and Slide for this to make it spin.
You mean Amanda?
Huh?
You mean Amanda's?
Yeah, what did I say?
Sabrina.
Gosh, thank you. So glad you're here. I'm using Amanda's Snap and Spin from Pear Blossom Press. These things are rad. I really do love them. And then I also have her glue dots, which I think if you're going to get the Snap and Slides, you got to get her glue dots too, because they're pretty amazing. All right. So I put a glue dot on each side. I thought that was one. That is not. Oh, there it is. They're just sized perfectly for one, and they're so good. They're really good glue dots. All right. And of course, they're just sized perfectly for her mechanism. All righty. So glue dot on each. Oh, no, I don't want a glue dot on each side. Ugh, this really isn't that complicated, but I sometimes make it complicated. So let me take that glue dot off. It's not going to spin if it's glued down.
See,
Silly
and this
woman.
is the beauty. You know, a little boo boo, but we can fix it.
Yep, we got this. Okay, I promise it's really not that difficult. Okay, you only want one glue dot on one side. There we go. All right. So I'm going to put that glue dot on the center. All right. Now we're going to poke a hole in the center of this card. Penny, I said quite a bit already, but get dudes, you know the audience. But got dudes, you know your audience. Yeah. I like wood grain. Oh, Jason, thanks. I like colors. I like landscape. I like greens and blues. And I like parquet pattern. And of course, Godzilla. Yes. Speaking of Amanda, Pear Blossom Press, she sent me the instructions to make an origami Godzilla. And Jason sent me the coolest picture of a Godzilla ice sculpture, like snowman slash ice sculpture. Oh man, it was so rad. Okay, you guys. So I just kind of eyeballed where the center might be, and I need so see how this is fitting really snugly in there. I need to make my hole a little bit larger because I want it to not fit snugly where it's stuck, or else it's not going to spin very well. So let's make that just a little bit bigger. There we go. That's going to do it. And then now we'll have some spinning action. Sorry, John, I missed some of your comments earlier. Have I missed anybody? Debbie Trapp, hello. All right. Now, that will definitely spin. Yay. Now I can connect my pieces just like that. Just snaps right in, just as the name implies. And then it'll spin. And then I'm going to use some foam tape on the back here and pop it up off of the base a little bit. How you doing, Des?
I am doing well. I'm watching you do that, actually, as I'm coloring here with pencil.
She spins. All right. I got a really cool card from my friend Kathy Grant, and she used these nail art spinners, like things that ladies put on their fancy fingernails that make things spin. And oh my gosh, it was like Clark Griswold's sled oil that he used to go down the mountain. I mean, that thing was spinning her on her card. It was cool. I never even would have thought to grab something, a tool from like nail art and use that, but man, that did work. Okay, this totally works too. Look how well that spins. Yay. You're being hypnotized.
I know it's like a shaker card. You can shake it for an hour.
I know, that's
Then
the
it's
thing. They're fun to make
things.
and they're fun to play with. I get why they're a favorite when I give away. Like one of my friends loves shaker cards. She's always like, "Will you make me one of those that has all the bling in it and I can shake it around?" A shaker card? Sure. Um, yeah, they're just fun. I like interactive cards too. All right. So I don't think that's like exclusive to dudes, but I think this could be a good dude card.
Yeah, why not?
Good for the ladies too. Good for everybody. All right. I'm going to zoom past some comments. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, because I'm not.
Linda Veal. Oh, good. Well, Jason and John, thank you for weighing in the chat. Maddie says, thanks, John and Jason. I feel like I'm on the right track. For the men in my life, I often lean on plaids and blues and greens and browns. That sounds like me. Maddie, I'm always like, well, let me just throw some geometry in there and some blues, greens, browns. Yep. And maybe they'll like it. Okay. Now, I am tempted to layer another, but I think I'm going to move on. But I'm wondering, I think it would be really cool to do that with this stamp set, though. It's perfect for it, the way you designed it. I could totally see popping this up like at least 3 times, but you could probably do 4 or 5 with the different layers of
Yeah,
design.
he had a lot of fun when she did that.
Yeah. Oh, fun. Okay, let's do another one. All right. Let's put some I've got to finish the inside. I'm doing the insides of my cards this year, Des. I'm not leaving them neglected like I did last year because I find even myself that I'll go to some of the cards that I did last year that I didn't decorate the insides. And I'm like, I feel like I have to decorate it or do something before I can even send it,
Oh,
which slows the whole process down.
yeah, see, I always forget. I absolutely forget to to do
Well,
the.
and you don't have to. Like the way you write, your writing is so beautiful, even though you don't think so.
Oh, it's
And
horrible.
the way that you write and fill in your cards, nothing feels like it's missing.
My handwriting is horrible.
But the way that I write and fill in my cards, it does feel like something is missing. Been married 19 years. I'm like, you're the bomb. Well, obviously, here's what we could do. Look at how this little A2, oh my gosh, and this is a scrap. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing for sure. To the inside of this card, I'm going to add an A2. Just glue it right in there. Like so. I am an A2 card maker. I put them inside of my cards. and on my cards.
A2 are just very, there's
And sometimes I make A2s for like donations and different things. It's the perfect size when you
there's
want to make a whole bunch of cards.
still tough for me. But yeah, I can do it. I get myself out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, it's good. Well, Desiree, so you've got a sale going on for anyone who might have joined us late. There is a 15% off sale for everything. There's two stamps that are 20% off. And is there do you have notes on your website about it? Can they go there and find out more?
No.
Oh,
That
okay.
I couldn't get that done.
Well, rewind the video, you guys, and you'll be able to find out more. But yes, so there's a sale going on in Desiree's shop. And then another bit of news is that I'm going to make this a happy birthday. And this set has a happy birthday, but why does this say grateful? Oh, Biddy Penny, what are you doing with your life and your stamps?
What?
But I love the way that you always put sentiments with so many great sentiments with your stamps. But I'm going to make this a happy birthday card because I always need birthdays for the dudes, birthday cards. But yeah, you have a bit of other news, right? So you've just moved your community.
Yes. The community move is final. I was holding my breath through that. Um, so everything, just like my simplicity series, keep it simple, don't stress, don't make it more difficult. I finally listened to myself and for you guys as well. So everything is now in one spot, and YouTube is the place.
It is the place. I mean,
Is
I'm
the place.
really partial. I'm like a proud mother. Like I just love YouTube. It's my platform of choice to hang out on, to post on. Like it's just my place. YouTube is my place. So I'm a little bit partial.
And it is mine now. Um, that was after many conversations with you.
Yep,
Yeah.
we talked about it.
Yes. Yes, we did. She was getting firm, everyone. She was getting firm. I could tell getting her frustrated, so to speak. Yes. Yes. So everything is now moved over into YouTube. So if you wanted to join, I have two levels in membership. One's for $2.99 and the other is for $9.99. And the $2.99, you will get a monthly, technique or theme, using our stash when it comes to cards, and where Zentangle will sit as well. What also moved over are the tutorials, the classes, the courses that I had put together. So in the $2.99 level, sits the introduction to Zentangle. So you will have that whole course available to you. And again, that's $2.99. In the $9.99, you will also get a full length live recorded tutorial, and both we may have some exclusive lives in there, and so forth going forward. But in the $9.99, you'll get also a monthly tutorial. You get everything that's in the $2.99 as well, and all of the other courses that I had. There were 4 other Zentangles where I actually show you how to tangle my first 4 stamp sets that were released, and the colored pencil mega tutorial is sitting in there as well.
Awesome.
So yeah, any from the beginning to the end of the colored pencils is now actually sitting in there as well. Now, for the free level that I had in the community, that's just going to be on YouTube. So every month there will be a full step by step. Some call it Gabby. I call it full instructional video, focusing again on a technique for the card maker. So that stay in the live.
Sweet.
And you'll also see the past courses that were live in the community. They will slowly be coming out, and I'll be releasing those as well in the free, in the just the open YouTube. So everything is there. And if you do sign up, please make sure you're on your computer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apple charges an extra 30%, you guys, if you sign up like on your phone for any channel, my channel, anybody's channel.
Yes.
It's not a setting that we can change. It's not anything that we've done. We have no control over it. You got to go through a browser instead of an app
Yes.
on your computer
And
when you join a channel.
yes. And it is true. I never knew that.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you do it through your phone or another location, instead of $2.99, you're going to see $3.99, and instead of $9.99, you're going to see $12.99. So those are the two levels. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be easier first for you all if you're interested. And then me, instead of going back and forth, bouncing, and doing that. And as I develop new courses, they will also go into those memberships. That's where everything will be housed.
Oh, Kalinda, no, it does not charge you to subscribe for free to someone's channel.
Oh,
Like
no.
you can always subscribe to someone's channel on any device and there's no fee. But if you join as a member to someone's YouTube channel, then it charges you an additional. If you're on an Apple device, it charges you an additional 30%. But that's only if you join as a member. And pardon me as I have a little London fog. Ah, it's amazing. Hi, Lauren. Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Question: is there a stamp set out of stock? Can we be notified when it comes back in?
Usually, if a stamp set goes out of stock, I usually make those announcements when it's back in stock through my newsletter. There's a monthly newsletter that's going to be coming out. And in that newsletter, I put like a tip, a little tiny technique tip in there. So it's not just, hey, this is on sale here. Hey, this is my community. Oh, it's
And they don't come out all the time. It's like
no,
once a month.
yes, no more than that. Sometimes I go once every
She
other month.
will not spam you.
No, mm-mm. Only because that would take a lot of effort for me. And it's just not. When I send down, now, if I have like a one-off sale, like a Black Friday sale, that might mean I might get two in the month.
Yeah,
Um,
right. But
but
it's
yeah,
very seldom.
no, I like my newsletters to give information as
Yeah.
well. And all of
Yeah.
the stuff, sits down in the bottom. So that's usually where I say, hey, this stamp set is back in stock. Because the last thing that I'm working on is where the website sits. I'm toying if that's going to move, if that's going to stay, because I want to have more options just for that. So, when it is restocked, you'll get notified through there so that you don't
Mhm.
have to be on a newsletter. And I get it. I know some people know they don't like newsletters. I'm with you. I'm absolutely with you.
I like them, but I'm selective about which ones I sign up for so that I'll actually open them.
Yes. Yes, me too. When I'm getting bombarded 3 times a day, I have an issue.
Yeah.
I
But I
mean,
do I do like them in general. It does help me stay in the know a little bit. I am, the type to open them and read them and look at them. Well, I loved your community, not to hop back and forth. Um, but I loved your community on Podia, and I know that you pack so much information and so much learning and so much sharing into that. And I think people are going to really enjoy now having that ability to see all of that on your YouTube channel, as a channel member. And I love you moved it over
I'm very
personally.
yeah, I'm very much excited about it as well. Um, it's just an ease. It's an ease for everybody, and
Yeah,
that's
I'm just not likely to go over to Patreon, to be honest, or any other external app. I'll check out Instagram from time to time, regularly, at least once a week. But I'm just not likely to go to other apps and other things.
right, right.
I like this. This is one of my favorites. Okay, I love every stamp set, and I say every stamp set is my favorite, but a tangled moment with the triangles. Man, I love this stamp set. I've gotten so much use from it.
I like that strip. That strip is cool looking.
Not a fun strip?
Very fun. Very fun. Okay, now we're gonna go on to where I'm
I'm
putting.
thinking it should be like a bookmark.
See, you finished your cards. I'm making my front panels. Then I'm gonna go back into my.
I only did one card.
Okay. Well, I have 2 cards fronts done so far. Well, let's not get carried away. So,
Bye, Heidi. Have a great day.
oh, take care.
Glad you were here.
Oh, I see a comment. Kalinda, Desiree, do you plan to bring stock to sell at the CRL 26? Um, no, but you will have a surprise that I
Yeah.
can about. How's that? Did that just make you nuts? Sorry.
Without saying anything else.
Exactly. I can't say anything else.
Let's just
All right.
say you will not be disappointed.
Oh, I hope not.
Never. It's going to be amazing.
All right. Here's our watercolor background that we did. Oh, and here's something fun and new before I get into this. So, many of you, well, first of all, I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Thank you so much for all of you that have continually purchased my stamps. And for those of you know, you must have a stock of pencils and blending stumps. Yes. And that's a good thing because you should always have a stock of them. And that's always been a free gift that I give with the stamps because that's all you need. You don't have to go too crazy with coloring. So now there's another freebie that's going to be in the purchase. And this was something that I was testing out, and it is a huge success. Yeah, I
Oh,
get
so stoked.
things absolutely work. So now, along with the pencil and the blending stump, because you'll always get that, absolutely, you will get 2 prints that were tangled by me. One of them looks like this. And this is actually called a tangled crystal heart. So this is one print. Now, the paper that it's on, it's an awesome paper for chalks, for your graphite, to blend them out. And that's what I used here. It's going to feel and resemble like watercolor paper. It's not. It's not watercolor paper. You can, but you got to move really quickly and have a lot of water. But you can use your watercolor pencils with a blending marker, like the Dove blending marker or the Stampin' Up blending markers or the Tombow Clear. And that will work just fine. So it'll work with everything except watercolors. So this will be one of the designs. And then here's the second design. So you will get these two, and these are prints, and you can trim them down. Right now they're cut to, I think, 5.5 by 4.25. So these were trimmed down. So you will get these as well.
That's awesome that you get to color. Yours won't be colored like that.
No.
Yours are going to be black and white.
Yep.
But you'll get to color them. I think that is so cool.
Yeah. You
I
get
love it.
a little extra when it comes.
Yeah.
And there will be different prints coming. So I thought that was fun.
Very fun.
Oh, Holly, but that's good. You'll be traveling. So that's good. I'll miss you though. Okay.
All right.
Jason's about to eat his cake. I'm just saying.
Woohoo. I love how much Jason loves Angie's cooking. It's just so sweet. He'll brag and be like, she made the most awesome, whatever, chicken parmesan, whatever it is. And I love how much he loves his wife's cooking.
Oh, thank you, Jill. I appreciate your purchase. Thank you.
All right. I think I just made a bookmark.
So, Ave, I was toying. It's still up in the air when the stamps, if I'm going to put them on pre-order. I am leaning towards yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so you heard it from Biddy. I have no. So yes, they will go on pre-sale. They are going to go live April 12th. That's when the new collection is going to fully launch, is April 12th. I believe they're going to go on pre-order March 31st or April 2nd. I can't go pre-order on April 1st because that would just, no, not on April Fool's Day. I can't.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Can't do it. So, yeah, March 31st. Let's go with that. That's when they will go on pre-order. And again, just as always, there'll be the individuals and there'll be the bundles available. Okay.
I had someone ask what size this strip of paper was. It was a scrap and it's 2 inches by 9 inches. And all of these triangles, you get 6 different ones. They're all the same size. I just did the same one, but you could alternate. You could do a different pattern, but I just did simple coloring and a simple pattern.
So, Michelle, I think I saw a question. You were asking where to get the stamps. If you just go to www.includeathankyou, all one word.com, and then go to the shop, and you'll be able to see them there. The stamps are 15% off. But two of the stamps are 20% because they're being retired, but you can only use one coupon code. So I apologize for that. So the one code is spring15, all one word, capital letters. And if you just want the two that are retired, which is the mandala and the heart, retired 20. And if I see any issues, trust me, I make it right. I give refunds. I look at this. If you do 2 orders within 24 hours, you will get shipping knocked off of one. I will not let you be charged with it. I can't do 2 coupon codes and didn't realize that. Yay.
That's all right.
Until afterwards. All right, so here's our watercolor. Now I'm going to use a quarter. And what I'm going to do first is I want to put a circle in. I'm going to do a form of a tank here. So we'll see if it works. I don't know what put my circle.
So you're going to get a tangle right on top of the watercolor.
I'm going to tangle right over it, but we're going to add a form of like neurographic art. I forget her name. I was watching her. I was actually mesmerized by her when she took a quarter or a coin and put it down. And to get her lines, you move the quarter across the page. Because I like
Oh,
the way
I've
that
never seen
looks.
that before.
It's really cool. It just gives you this squiggle. Because who doesn't love a good squiggle, right?
Squiggle, squiggle, squiggle.
Squiggle. So while this doesn't have movement, the lines are moving.
Hey, Kat. Welcome, welcome. Reagan, hello. Hi, Michelle Walls. Good to see you. Debbie J has dropped the coupon codes. Debbie J, you are just the moderator today. Thank you. Ave was here. Ave. She will see us tomorrow. I didn't see her. She will be in your visiting you in your live tomorrow. Desiree goes live on Sunday mornings on her channel. Last week it was tangling. It's first of the month. It's tangling.
Yes. First Sunday.
I am stamping my triangles with MFT, who I know is no longer around, but their inks were not water reactive, which is really nice. And you could color them with alcohol markers, so they were really good formula for that kind of usage. And so I keep them around because, one, I have all the reinkers, quite the investment, and when I don't want my stamped images to move around, I really like these. They're a little easier to clean off my stamps too than the archivals, even though I have a few of those as well. Whoops, sorry a bunch, you guys. Thank you, thank you, WJ. Thank you so much.
All right. So now we have our baselines down.
I have never seen this whole like coin thing.
It just really gives you for me, it stops me for
From
thinking,
thinking.
okay,
Yep.
make this line squiggly. Make this, don't think about this line. Basically.
Yeah.
And
No,
by
I get it.
just trying to keep it straight, it really does help.
As a fellow overthinker, I understand the dilemma.
And then where they connect, I'm going to round. So I'm going to add weight to them when it comes off that main circle.
Thank you, WJ. You didn't need to do that. I mean, I should be paying you. You're the moderator. Thank you, though. You're so sweet. Jill and John are famous, right? We might have to get their autographs. Aw, that's so sweet. So sweet. John and I got a great photo together last year of us and our sunglasses and bandanas. The cool Mary look. And then I have a great photo where Mary and I were taking a selfie and John and Jill were behind us. And I think it was Jill that was giving me bunny ears. And I love it. I love it so much. All right. For the first time, I looked down at my paper and I looked at all these triangles and I was like, it may just be because I'm hungry, but I was like, "Ugh, Doritos."
Oh,
Ah, yep. I think I'm hungry. Cordelia, hello. Maddie, I don't know what that symbol is, but it's super cool. Right before the word hi. Is that like Japanese? What is that? I like it. Kat, how you doing? All right. Sorry, got to reassemble. The sticky grid sheet comes out when I put a whole sheet of paper in. So I got to put my sticky grid back down. It's a little trickier than it seems because I can't lift the lid too much or it'll bump my camera. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to do some mixed media with these triangles. I love these triangles. I made some cards that I adore when I was on Elizabeth's channel one time with these triangles. And I won't be able to replicate them necessarily, but
I
love them.
I'm sure.
We're going to just bring these back in. All right. So I stamped them on our watercolor paper, the You Create watercolor paper, and an ink that's non-water reactive. So you know what I can do. Bring in my watercolors. That neurographic is looking so cool, Des.
And what's great is once you have it, now you can just add and basic tipple. Just add your orbs all throughout it, and it'll just add to it because then you can come off with that. That it's working. I don't know if this will work the same. Just have fun with it.
I love that you're combining Zentangle with the neurographic. I think that's awesome.
I enjoy. I do enjoy the nerd graphic art. It does take time, especially the more lines you put in to group them together and everything else. But it's very calming. At least for me.
All right. Let's pick a vibe.
That's a lot of triangles.
Yeah. I love them. Ooh, let's go. Yes. That's the vibe I wanted. All right. We're off to the races now. How's everybody doing? Do y'all have any plans this weekend? I don't. So I hope you do, so I can live vicariously through you answering this question. What are y'all up to? What you got going on? I know John and Jill had a party at their house last night. They weren't going to be able to be watching craft roulette because they were hosting food and game night at their house, which sounds fun. One of my colleagues up in Dallas, she was telling me about this place there that has like all the classic game show setups, but they're private rooms that you book for like $350 for I don't know how many hours, 4 hours or something. But you can play like The Price is Right with a group of friends or Jeopardy. They have the rooms set up to all the classic games.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool? And you can kind of have a game night experience in your favorite TV game show setting. It's like, oh man, that sounds fun.
That does sound fun. It seems like the wave of the what were those?
Escape rooms.
Yeah, it seems like that kind of faded.
They're just so expensive here in Austin. That's actually where our conversation started when she got off telling me about this game show thing because she was saying, "Oh, it's not that expensive here. It's like $80 for a room for an hour." And I was like, "No, no, no. Here in Austin, it's $50 a person per hour." And like you'll be in an escape room with strangers. And I was like, "That's not a scenario that I'm going to pay somebody for. I'm not doing that. I don't want to be in an escape room with strangers. Sorry." I've been in some situations in my life that are a little too close to that. They were not fun. I'm not going to pay somebody for it. I only want my people in that room. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'd be the same way.
And then $50 a person to be locked in a room with strangers? No, no, thank you.
Yeah,
We're
that's
good. We'll pass. So I've honestly never been to one. If it was $80 for a room for that would be different. But here in Austin, I guess everything's just it seems like everything's just a bit more than other places. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's supply and demand. Like, Austin was a small little quiet town back in 2000 and now it's not. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. And there's just so many people and maybe not that many places. So they can charge more. I don't know. Everything seems to be too much though. Like the Trail of Lights this year, to walk along a Trail of Lights was like $50 a person. So every outing is like for a family of 4 is $200 to go somewhere.
so you had to pay to look at lights?
Well, we didn't, but you
Oh,
yeah. No, I was like, "Mm-mm, mm-mm. Nope." There's a really cool neighborhood where like 3 blocks of houses, they all get like way into it and go all out. And so we invited my brother and sister-in-law and their family, and we just took hot chocolate. We could even take the dogs if we wanted, and we just walked around the neighborhood together at our own pace and thoroughly enjoyed it because this neighborhood is just magical. What they do, how they transform at Christmas is quite magical.
right. Yeah, there's a couple places around us where it's just like, okay, wow. That is just wow.
Yeah. They light all the trees. I mean, this neighborhood we went to this year, like, house it had like 7 different themed Christmas trees in each yard. I mean, just incredible. Very inspirational. And it was free.
There you go.
It
That
was the
works.
right price. I don't know. I just feel like every time I look up something, I'm like, "Oh, that sounds like fun. Maybe I should take the family to go do that." It's like, whoa. But I don't want to spend $300 for an hour or 2 of entertainment.
Right, right.
Maybe I'm cheap. Maybe I'm officially cheap. Maybe that's what the message is here. I'm not sure, but
No, we're just used to how things used to be.
yeah.
Where things were affordable.
Right.
Yep. But I also think that's been happening for a while. So,
Yeah. It happens. We took 20 friends into an escape room and split the cost. It was awesome. That's cool, Linda. See, down here you have to pay by person, not by room. If it was by room, that would be the way to do it. Just get, however many people together, split the cost. They have some really cool rooms that I'd like to check out. Like they have Scooby Doo.
oh, cool.
Yeah. They have Scooby Doo. They have like Orient Express, which that one seems really cool. Jason asks, Biddy, would you do an escape room with Desiree? Absolutely. I would do escape room with all of you guys because I feel like we know each other, but like a complete stranger, no. Off the streets, mm-mm.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
This world is just too crazy to be putting myself in that situation.
Well, and
I
that
know it
person,
would be fine, right? It would be fine, but I wouldn't be comfortable.
well,
My cortisol levels would go through the roof.
may be fine, but I may hurt someone. So, yeah, you know, it would, it would just be an experience. Let's say that. There you go. It would be an experience.
For all of us.
Oh, in more ways than one. It,
Yeah. I'm really leaning into the blues today, I have to say.
yeah, me too. Yeah,
Oh, you're doing blue and green too right now. Oh my
yes.
gosh. That just dawned on me. I mean, I've looked up at I hadn't thought about color. I've only looked and thought, wow, that's a really cool neurographic technique, or it's coming out so cool. I really love what you're making, does. I'm
It,
gonna have to try it now. I've never done it myself. I've seen people make it, but I've never
it is
actually.
a lot of fun. I'm just putting a different twist to it
Yeah,
because to me that's fun. I get inspired by watching someone,
and
and
then
I
making it
know,
your own.
yeah, I forget. I think I don't know. Somebody let me know if I pronounce her name wrong. I believe Karen Tamir. Like
Oh
a lot
yes.
as well.
Okay.
But I forget the woman's name where I saw that she used a coin and it just really emphasized the whole.
No, not thinking about it.
Yeah, you weren't worried, okay, is that line crazy enough, or is this, doing what it's supposed to do, and all of that fun stuff.
Yeah, that coin is just like a whole new thing for me. I hadn't seen before. I'm glad you brought that technique to our attention. Shared that. All right, guys, what color should I make these triangles now? I'm wanting to stay subtle. I think I'm going to do, I mean, this may not look subtle to some, but with my color, I think I'm going to do like this. Yes, whatever color this is. It's a yes. That's what color it is right now. Is there a Gansol on that stub? Maddie wants to know.
On this one, no. It's actually, these are chalk pastels. So I'm just using a blending stump. This is called a tortillon, which I cannot say. Um, so Q-tip will work. So these are just like chalk pastels.
Do you
And
use generals? Is that who you use?
yes, they're the the first ones that I received. Um, and for the longest time, I really couldn't find chalk pastels that were affordable.
Or
Just
in pencil form.
yes, yes.
Yeah, because
There was a couple.
usually they're in a block.
Yeah, but now there is a set that I found recently, um, by Color.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, stay right there. Hang
We're
on.
not going anywhere, are we, guys?
No, 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 don't.
I mean, some of you may have to, but I'm not.
Huh. All right, you may hear a crash. These. So these are soft pastel pencils. Um, and these honestly are great. So inexpensive. These, I believe, were around $30 for
Oh, okay. Yeah. For how many?
72.
Dang, that is a good price.
Now, again, do you need 72? No.
But you might want them.
Do I suffer from I need lots of colors? Yes.
You suffer from the full set syndrome.
I do. I do.
Yeah.
I like to have a lot of colors. I do like the generals, but they're not too bad. But yeah, I just love using chalk pastels, especially on top of watercolor. You can emphasize what's already there. Don't have to worry about, how is this blending? And you don't have to use solvents.
Yes.
I'm really not a solvent person.
Yeah.
Gamsol does beautiful things, but that whole, don't keep it open because it's odor.
Breathing it in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just
Makes
kind of, yeah, it, just,
yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
If it's not necessary and there's a workaround, it
I mean,
might.
I do like the Zest It. That's another blending solution that you can use, but it's tough to get. You got to get it from the UK.
I don't know why you saying zest it did this to me, but you just made me think of pigment, and I'm going to now sprinkle pigment over this.
That is really cool looking.
Well, thank you.
And what is that going to be?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
This is a full sheet of the You Create paper uncut. So I could make two cards. Could
Okay.
be a journal cover. Could be anything. Whatever we want it to be.
Kind of liking that.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let me find my pigment colors. It's been a long time. I need to use those. Let's see. Really turn those tangles into Doritos. I did, didn't I, Zal? Oh my gosh. Doritos on the mind. All right. Get my favorite pigments out. Oh, I've tried a few, and these are just hands down my absolute favorites. I keep them in this Tim Holtz container. They live under my desk, just waiting for this moment when I pull them out. They're the infusions. This one's terracotta. These, I'm sorry, I've tried a lot. I have tried the Lindy's gangs. I've tried um what was the OG one? And the round white bottles. Do you remember what those were called? I don't remember what they're called.
Round.
Anyways, I've tried a few and these are my favorite. So this is a powder. It's a pigment powder. And I'm barely sprinkling this around. So I took a thumbtack, pushed it through the metal in the top, and it's like like a salt shaker, if you will. And just a little bit of pigment is all you need. So I'm just going to kind of sprinkle that around. I'm going to use this terracotta because I think it'll be really nice with this color palette. And now it looks truly like a Dorito because it's got paprika all over it, but not for long. Well,
You
actually, it's
know,
probably just going to make it look like a Cool Ranch. I don't know.
I think everyone's going to be going out and buying Doritos today.
Don't do it. Okay. And then just spritz some water and let the magic happen. Just let them do what they are going to do. This is one of those things you can't really, I mean, you could probably find a way to control it, but why? Like the whole point is to let it be mixed up and fun. And now let me add a few more. Ooh, Black Knight. Sure. Why not? So once I get my paper pretty saturated, then I'll go back in and I like to add another layer on top because I find
That
that
is being really cool.
it looks really dynamic that way. Let's see. Let's do some. I love this one in the navy because I love navy blue. Navy blue and olive green. All right. And a little bit goes a long way. Like I've had these forever. It's like a lifetime. A bottle is depending on, how much you use it, of course, but like lifetime supply of them.
I'm slowly
All right.
going through the comments. So Angie probably
Good.
said that she's looking forward to meeting me in August. And you probably said that, what, about an hour ago, Angie? I cannot wait to see you too.
I know. We're going to have so much fun.
Same thing to Regan. Oh, Regan's going to be there. Awesome.
Yes, Reagan's going to be there. Reagan's going to be at
That's going to be
pre
there.
Paper Ganza as well. The, so we'll get to spend a good amount of time with Reagan.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay, you guys. I know this is intense. It's dramatic. It's like life. All right. The drama. Ooh. Craft Roulette Live. I ever stop calling it Paper Ganza? I'm not sure, Stephanie. Stephanie, will you be there? Just saw your comment on Mini Slimline. I finally cut some envelopes for that size because it's not actually standard format here. Oh, ready for more now. Awesome. Is Mary here? Yeah, it's funny how many slimlines have been popping up. Mr. Wheel is on a streak. He's on his minis. He's in his mini slimline era, and we just have to go with it.
So Steffi said they have to be oil based to work with that Gamsol to get. No, Gamsol actually will work with colored pencils as well. You can blend colored pencils with Gamsol. That's God, that was years ago when we all started blending our colored pencils with Gamsol, right?
Oh yeah, I got on that kick. I have a bottle of
Yeah.
Gamsol knocking around my craft room somewhere.
Um so yeah, Gamsol can do it's more than just that because really it's a thinner. It's a paint thinner. Pretty much. So yeah, it is used in oils, but it's can break down the pencils once you have it on there to give that blend, and other uses. Again, the whole concept of can't keep it open, so doors. You know, it's just odd.
You know what I like about our two projects right now, Desiree? I think they really surmise us as creators.
Yeah, we are out of the box on this one.
You are very controlled.
Yes.
and steady and like methodical is how I would describe you. And I just will just throw just about anything at paper and just see what happens. I'm not controlled. I need a lot of supervision.
Well, now I wouldn't say that, but yeah,
And
it
I
all
love
depends
that.
on.
I think that I hope that inspires people who hang out with us because, it really is two totally different crafters and two different approaches.
Yep,
Even though we may work with trying the same techniques, like you're using watercolor, I'm using watercolor, you're doing Tangle, I'm doing Tangle, but there's still a lot of room for personal expression and
yep.
exploration.
There's definitely, absolutely different ways. We both push it to
Yes,
the
but in
limit.
different ways.
Yep.
I love that. Gamsol doesn't work with water soluble pencils. That's what I meant. Oh, yeah. Not true, Bitty Penny. You are an awesome artist. Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I'm getting there. I'm in bloom. The seed is planted, Vicky. I'm becoming. I'm always becoming. I saw a quote the other day that I loved that was like, true love or a best friend is one who celebrates thousands of your birthdays, like that you're reborn over and over, that you're constantly growing and changing, and they stand by you through all of that. And I thought, what a cool and true thing. Desiree, pointed question. How are you with loving yourself?
Excuse me. What was that?
Like, have you ever told yourself, self, I love you?
No,
Me either. And we
no.
should. I'm just saying. I did it the other day. It was very freeing. It was very odd and weird. And I was like, I have told tons of people that I love them because I do, right? But I've never told myself that. And I've asked my chat and a couple of lives, and people I'm not seeing a lot. Like, I don't think it's common. And I think it's pretty radical to love ourselves.
Because I don't think, well, okay, so I can only speak for myself on this. I will always put others first.
Yeah,
And
I
I,
know it's in our nature.
yeah, and I think that's why. Now, I mean, every morning when I wake up, um, I pause because I woke up and I focus on that first breath. As strange as
Mm.
that sounds, um, that's what I do every morning, and then I move on my day. But yeah, I think I'm that way only because I do. I put
I
others
think here's
before
the
me.
thing is like we can love ourselves even if we know like we're a work in progress. We've got a lot of things to work on. But the thing is like we're so easy to criticize ourselves and the things we do and the decisions that we make. And we our critic gets I at least for myself, my critic has always had a loud voice in my head, right? My critic has always been one of the loudest in the rooms, and I've thought to tell other people that I love them, but I had never thought to tell myself, hey, self, I love you. And I think it's actually powerful to love ourselves, even if we know we still have a lot of things to work on and where we feel that way, we have a long way to go, if you will.
Yeah,
But we can love ourselves through that process. And I wonder if we turn some of the love towards ourselves and say, self, I love you. Like maybe it'll make the whole path a little shorter, a little more bearable, a little more joyful. So I'm practicing once a day. I just go, hey, and only since this week, hey, you, I love you. You're imperfect, but I love a lot. Everybody's imperfect, and I love them. It's really become kind of a radical thought that, and I don't know why it's radical, but it feels radical.
And again, that's where I lean towards. I think, again, speaking for myself, if you are that, and here slam, it's all good. If you're that person that puts others first, it's, I think for me, that would be very odd to do that. And maybe I'm doing it in a roundabout way when it comes to, when I wake up and all of that.
Right.
I don't know, but yeah.
Well, I figure it felt like such an epiphany for me that I was like, I have to share this with others, and I'm going to keep sharing it. Hi,
Cool.
Shay. Good to see you, dear. Whoa. Sometimes I try to move the chat and I leave the live altogether. Okay, now we need a blizzard. This is quintessential Desiree here. We're going to add a blizzard.
Yay.
Can't go wrong with a blizzard.
No. Uh-uh.
Oh, excuse me. I just burped right into the
Ow.
camera. Pardon me, guys.
Didn't hear it.
I am human.
Okay, I am going to move that. I'm going to knock that over.
Okay, I've got my fancy box that I bought from Tim Holtz, my splat box. Because I don't really want this to go everywhere because I have a whole lot of stuff on my desk right now. So I have some all purpose ink here, one that I've had for quite some time. So use it or lose it. Some things are like that. If you don't use them, you lose them. Right, Des?
Yep.
You lost some Nuvo drops?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. While she was doing her lace clean out, I was going through all of these drawers that I have.
Don't mind the tapping.
And yeah, I came across all kinds of stuff. No, I don't want that. Especially when I got to the drawer of Nuvo drops. And wow, some of them were getting hard. Some of them wouldn't even work. Oh, horrible. Absolutely horrible. But it felt good.
Yeah. Making space for the new.
I
Cleaning out what's
love,
not serving us anymore.
I love cleaning areas out. Purging helps me to remember that I have, and everything's organized now. Ooh.
That feels good. I don't know what that feels like because I'm not there, but I'm sure that feels good.
Well, I'm not fully there, but I'm yeah, for the most
Getting
part.
closer.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. All right, I want to be able to tear around that.
Wow, I really like this background. Those splatters. I'm
I
gonna bring
really
it
do.
up.
Well,
Makes it look galactic, almost, with all that
yeah. Yeah.
splatter on it. Yeah, love me some of your triangles. I like the smaller stamp because like this, I can move it all around and kind of create a different pattern or stack them or add them the way I did on what's going to be a bookmark and make more patterns from your tangles.
I really like that. Very cool. Okay. A piece of vellum is giving me a headache.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
My
That's
goodness.
not good.
Oh, I
Okay.
better get my embossing powder.
How's everybody doing? My kitty was Ashley. He was 16. Losing fur babies is so hard. Yes, it is, Shay. We're praying for you. I, you guys, there's this adorable little, like, what is he? I think it's a Scottish dog that they have a scruffy face that's usually groomed in a square way and they kind of have wiry hair. Scottish Terrier, I think is what it is. Let me look on my phone. Well, there's one running around and he keeps hanging out, but I just can't tell if he has a home or not. But I've told him, hey, look, if you keep coming around, you're going to have a new mommy because you're too cute. I mean, I would try to find his mom, obviously, but you know, I just told him yesterday, I was like, look, I wouldn't be mad at you if you became my dog. So if you need a home, just let me know. He ran off. So we're not there yet, but we had a conversation at least.
Okay. Well, at least you had the conversation. So he knows he's got options now.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. I like he's street smart because the bus was passing by. He was wanting to cross the street and he was even going to use the crosswalk. He's a real smart dog, I can tell. And then the bus came rolling up the stop sign and he's like, "You know what? I'm good. I'm going to hang a left here instead of going across the street and just cruise up into these other people's yards." He seems like a stray. He seems lost, and that's why, but then he does have a collar, but dogs our neighborhood is so huge, like literally probably over 1,000 houses in this one neighborhood that dogs get lost. They get lost. They're like, I don't know. All these houses are starting to look the same, and I don't know where I'm supposed to be. I get it. Okay, let me
All right.
turn this into screen.
Next sound.
Now it's my turn. Oh, Maddie had a Labrador named Lexi. Oh, to all the pets we've lost. I know they leave an imprint on our hearts forever. That's for sure. I'm gonna turn this into two 5x7 cards. And I have this beautiful strip left over. Yay. Turn. There's one.
How do I want to attach this?
Here's the other. Ooh, I really like this one. I like them both, but I really like this one. Okay.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Man, Desiree, you make some cool stamps, girlfriend.
Why, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for giving us something so fun to play with. You know what I kind of want to put with this? A big whale, like a whale image.
A what?
Whale, WHLALE.
Oh,
Whale.
all right.
Let's see if I have one.
With the Doritos?
Yeah, because it's not really Doritos.
Well, now it doesn't look like Doritos. It now looks like the ocean and the waves are crashing.
Exactly. It needs a whale.
Okay, all right. I didn't say no
Exactly.
to the whale.
Let's see if I have one. I think I do. I've got sharks, seahorses, whale. Look what I found.
I need a pokey tool. Pokey.
It looks like Kat thinks it looks like rocks, and I totally agree. I can see rocks too. Ooh, bonus. I already have some stamped out. That one's not big enough. I already have some stamped and cut. Woohoo. Ooh, and then maybe some stars. You know when people like I guess it's for dreams, but they'll make something look starry and dreamy, but it'll have like a whale or a lamb or whatever.
Oh,
That's kind of what I have in my mind. See if I can pull it off, you guys.
somehow I think you will. I don't have any doubts. What do you guys think?
Well, whale. I think this one's gonna have two calves. She was a blessed mama. She had two. This would be a good Mother's Day card or Father's Day card. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be this is a good Father's Day card. There we go.
Good save.
Gotta sell it for what it's supposed to be. We're making masculine cards. My dad and his ex-wife, she used to always give him Mother's Day cards
Well, you know.
with certain proclivity. I was with her when she was passing, or right before she passed. And she said, "You do me a favor. Mother's Day's coming up. Will you make sure your dad gets a Mother's Day card?" I mean, she literally took it with her. She was my godmother. She was amazing and I loved her. Our parents did such an awesome job of raising us um, as a blended family because she moved on and married and had children, and he did the same. But the children that they shared together, we don't even consider each other half siblings. We're just brother, sister, period.
Right.
Um, and I just really commend them for raising us in that way. Pretty incredible.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. I understand not everyone's capable of that, but I'm grateful that we had it. Okay, Lisa, thank you. Oh my gosh. You didn't have to do that. But thank you. I have this stencil laying off to the side from PM Artist Studios, and I kind of think this swirly bit would be really cool behind the whales. So I'm going to add some swirly bit, and then I think I'm going to add some stars. And then I might add the sentiment dad, and I might have a Father's Day card made.
I'm giving mine a general vibe.
Well,
Uh,
I got a birthday card made. And now I might just have me a Father's Day card made. By the way, Des, I don't know if you saw it as I was working on it, but I put stickles and this really cool like foiled gem inside of the mandala. The mandala, man, yeah.
cool.
So it's shimmery, and then I put the A2 card on the inside with the leftover circle paper.
Well, yeah, why not?
All right. So,
Oh, ow. Okay. Mm-hmm. No, where? There they are. Oh, I stamped that crooked. Okay, who cares? Let's just see if we can cut it straight. Yeah.
just so you guys know, I am, bye, Gloria. I am on Desiree's design team, and she does send me these. I would buy them even if she didn't, but she does send them to me. Thank you, Des.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
And I love that you just give me free reign. I can do anything I
Yep.
want.
Yep.
Thank you so much. She says, do anything you want, add whatever you want, do
Yep.
whatever you want.
Yep.
And that kind of freedom is the kind of freedom this girl needs and
Because we
thrives on.
all have a stash. So,
Yeah.
and again, I get it on design teams. They're looking for something specific, and I absolutely get it. And
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
but there's times where that's a little bumpy. Who cares? Um, where you just can't. Mm, you can't. You don't have everything already,
Right.
and
And you see
sometimes
other possibilities.
yeah, and sometimes that's a requirement. And again, I get it. Absolutely get it. But yet, no, I wouldn't expect or anything like that. I want people to use them the way that they would use them. What do I want to do? Oh, we'll do this.
I think that stencil is probably best for the gel plate, but hey, we tried it. I think what I'll do instead, I'm gonna
Why?
let this dry and then I'm gonna go over it with some acrylic markers, just drawing on it, doodling. I love the freedom I have with your products, but oh yeah, of course, Linda. Linda's on my team. I feel the same way as Des. Like, just use whatever you want to create whatever you want, because that's when you'll have that creative freedom is what leads to dynamic design.
Yeah, I'm just well, and I've always been this way. I want to see how far.
You can stretch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again, as we've built our stash, I smudged that. Who cares? Um, it's what else can we do with it? Because that's how I
Hmm.
look at supplies now. So when I say supplies, stamps, die sets. Um, what else? Here's the norm. Yep. But what else can I do with it? How far can I push that? What are other things that I could make so that I can get the most out of it? And I think that's how a lot of us are looking at these things now.
Hmm. When
To,
we
to
make, like, if we're looking to make a purchase or whatever.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's no, I don't have dies with my stamps, and that just means okay, these are going to be flat layered. But it doesn't mean you can't cut them up. It doesn't mean that you can't uh, create layers with them.
Miss Gloria had to head out. Maddie is back. My boss is promoting to another prison here in Ohio. I pulled out a former craft roulette card. I just finished the inside. Now I have my fellow unit staff to sign it. That is awesome, John. Yeah, that's awesome. And then who was it that said they're their office card maker? Let's see the postage for every card first. Isn't that sad? Well, it's real, Stuffy. I mean, it's a real thing for sure that you have to consider, unfortunately. I get it. It's practical. You can have a stash of cards that you've made that are great for hand delivery, and then you can have some or packages, and then have some that are made for flat mail.
Yeah. Yeah, me with postage, I mean, I love Dimension. So, yeah, that's always a thing for me because I do like to add those layers and collages and dimensionals and all of that.
Ooh, I wonder if I have any of that blue circle paper left. I think so. I think I used it all. Yep. All right, no worries. I'm gonna. Oh, I like it. Okay, I wasn't sure if I liked it, and then I wanted to see what it looked
That's
like to the
cool.
viewer. Yeah, I think I like it. It definitely now the triangles really do look like a mountains, like in the distance,
Yes.
for sure. All right. I'm thinking about just stamping the word dad.
All right. Bud, and I don't know what this is now. Oh my goodness. What did I do? Ah, okay.
Now the trick is going to be me remembering that I've already made a Father's Day card.
Ooh, oh, let's go there.
I just mailed a package for Jill to Mindless Crafting, and it cost $7.70 because it wasn't flat. Yeah. Was it just like in a envelope, like a regular envelope, John, or was it a large envelope? I charge $7.99, and it takes every bit of it. Whoops, wrong places. Oh, the stamp set drives people crazy, actually, because they're not in alphabetical order. Maybe one day. I usually keep stuff in alphabet, but not that one. Not not that particular one. All right, Dad. The DAD. All right. Do I want that on the outside? I don't know that I do. Let's work in some stars.
And I want some, I don't know what.
I really like yours, does. I always love how you just simply shade and like you make the stamp sing in such an elegant way, such a classy, elegant way.
Easy to just use a pencil. I love that. And sometimes, yeah, and that can be done with anything. It doesn't angle. to be done with anything. It's amazing what a pencil can do. Uh, all right, whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Lots of mirror going on there.
You're fine. Small mailer. Yeah. Yeah, the only reason I can ship for $7.99 is because I get like a discount through Shopify. The packages I send would be $11 without that discount.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it usually is. Like that's why mine's set at 950, which I was glad that I was able to go back down to that.
Yeah.
Or at least go down because for a while there I had to set shipping is just amazing. It mm,
Just so everyone knows, shipping annoys all of us.
it is the bane of my existence. It really is. Um because I get it. It's
It
I've
is a cost.
it is a cost, between all of these different things, and it just would make me cringe. And unfortunately, that's why I don't ship overseas anymore. But if somebody wants it, they can contact me and I'll let them know, hey, this is what this is going to cost. Your decision at that point. But oh, for a while there, I had to bump it up to 1150, and then I was able to work something out. So that made me very happy that I was
Good.
take
Yeah,
that.
they raise the cost during the
Yeah.
holidays. That's always fun too. They'll
Mm,
change the cost of shipping on us.
it's just amazing. But I know it'll be able to stay there. And what was really nice, I was able to set that shipping price for a high dollar amount. So like that 950 is just flat, um the flat fee, which is really cool. But yeah, it is. It's the bane of my existence.
The wife and I would really like each other. If she was living in my town, we'd be crafting together a lot. Sounds That would be fun. I wish I could craft with everybody in real life. I'm excited to meet Desiree in real life.
Yeah,
As much time as we have spent together on the phone, on Zoom, we
I believe
finally get.
we're going to be thrown out of the airport.
I was
So
about to say, it's probably best my family's not coming because we would just they just would be like, okay, we'll see you next week, anyways.
yeah,
And yeah, us together,
yeah,
we might get thrown out.
yeah, yeah. It's just
Could happen.
it's. I think it's going to
Stranger things have
happen.
happened.
I think it's going to happen.
Poor Angie and Jason, they're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, oh, what did we get ourselves into with these two?" A whole lot of fun,
Well, and I can say that it just won't be a dull moment,
right?
right? Right.
Lucy and Ethel.
It'll be an adventure. All right, let's make sure our card opens the right way.
All right, I've got some funky stars, so yay. I need to go back and finish Craft Roulette because I was spending time with my son last night and I only got to watch about 10 minutes or so after they had already spun. But I want to find out who won the two free virtual tickets last night. I'm so excited for somebody, for two somebodies, even if I don't know them.
That's
Excited for anybody who won that because I am sure they're excited too. Crafty Owl sent me a stamp. Nothing big. She paid 21 something with tax and customs prepaid, which I didn't know. German Postal Service charged me again for tax and customs and handling fee of 750. OMG. Yeah.
so even for cards you get, oh my goodness.
Well, it had one stamp set in it,
Oh, okay.
but still 750 is all one stamp set should cost to send. And like to think that Crafty Owl already paid the customs and fees and then Steph had to pay them on top of that. Double dipping is what I'd call that.
Yeah,
Don't they know it's rude to double dip?
I don't think they do.
Rude.
Right?
Just rude.
Got
Well,
that.
how's it going, Des? I've been watching you. You're getting your cards on bases.
Yes, I got 3 cards on bases.
Well,
Still
you're
cutting it.
definitely beating me this time. I don't even have this one on a base yet. It's my second card. See? The wheels have turned.
Well, that's okay. Because now I don't know what I'm going to do.
Ooh, I might use those other leftover whales on my bookmark.
Is that what that strip was for?
Yeah.
Okay.
I made myself a bookmark.
Because I was wondering when that was going to come back.
Me too.
Okay.
Thanks, Linda. She likes our cards.
Oh, thank you. All right, I gotta. Oh my. Okay, things may fall. Oh my. Okay, let's keep it together, Des. Keep it together. All right, we have that. I don't need that.
All right. One more star, you guys. And someone's at my door. I think it's my niece and nephew.
Are they coming over to visit, or are you guys doing something?
We're having a slumber party with them tonight. Oh, I guess I do have plans. That's right. But I don't know what they're up to. They probably want to play like video games or who knows. Who knows? Not I. Got to go answer the door to find out. It sounds like a whole swarm of children. Let me go figure out what's going on real quick. You keep them entertained, Des.
Okay, let's talk about Biddy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to make a watercolor background. Let's make another watercolor background. I think. Because you don't have to tangle on it either. So,
Wow.
what are all of your um, favorite mediums to work with? Is it watercolors? Is it colored pencils? Mine is still colored pencils, believe it or not, even though we don't see them that much. It is
Oh,
still
really? That would still be your favorite?
it's still my favorite. I do very much enjoy color pencils. Um, I just like the feel of them. I like what they do. But again, even though you don't see them, they're still there.
Well, can you guess mine?
Isn't it everything?
Okay, but what's my favorite medium?
Oh. Isn't it all of them? I'm just
I would say I can't create without watercolor. I mean, I can create without watercolor, but if I want to add color to a project, 90% of the time it's going to be watercolor.
okay. Yeah, you do. You do use watercolors a lot. Yes.
Yeah. So that would be me. Bye, Vicky. Which Star Trek movie was the one with the whales in Monterey? I've suddenly connected this to Biddy Penny's card. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. I don't know. I'm not a Trekkie. I could never connect. I was on a different wavelength than Star Trek.
The only one I'm thinking of is Khan, The Wrath of Khan.
What's that?
It's a Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
It was with Ricardo Montalban.
Oh, don't know who that is either.
He was in Fantasy Island.
Oh, okay. Is he the shorter character,
Mm,
the dark hair?
no, he was the taller one.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I clearly have no idea.
I know. But I do enjoy watercolor. I just love watching them move.
Yeah.
I love watching them do that.
All right. I think this is it. I think I have figured it out.
So, do you have a gaggle of kids in your house now?
No, and it was not my niece and nephew. It was children witnessing, actually. They dropped off a flyer and headed out. Their mom was in the car. We live in a cul-de-sac, so I saw her and waved at her. And it's raining, so I guess she sent the kids, like, go ahead, children. I'll be here. I can see you. Go do God's work. I got your back. It's good for him.
But I'm staying in the car.
Yeah, I got your back from a distance. All right. I didn't actually see the children. They were already, yeah, it builds character. That's right. Witnessing. Yes.
Yep.
They already took off. I would do the same thing. I would probably knock and be like, if they don't answer in about 10 seconds, I'm out of here, man. I can say I tried. Oh, I won't go into it on the internet, but me and my friends were out selling cookies one time and had an interesting interaction, knocking door to door. I wasn't much of a fan after that. I was like, somebody else can sell these cookies. I'm good. To this day, when my kids bring home fundraisers, they've never done one. I'm like, nope, just ask them how much they want. Um, they're not, because these days they want like access to your contacts and stuff. They're like,
Mm-hmm.
they try to do fundraisers and they want your phone contact list. And I'm like, no, I'm not disclosing, I'm not selling my friends out like that.
Right.
You can't, you can't have their information. Thank you very much. I get it. Fundraisers need to happen.
Well, yeah, but we
I'll
don't.
make a donation
Right.
without giving up grandma's phone number.
Exactly.
Well, I think I have officially run out of foam tape. Need to place an order.
I am loving the double-sided foam tape from the Dollar General $1.25 store. Whatever we want
Really?
to store now. Yeah.
I've never tried it.
It's okay, so it's not sold in the craft section. I think it's in another
Oh, the little squares, the super glue version?
the rectangle
Yeah,
one.
I love those too. They are rectangles, you're right.
Wow, they are awesome.
Oh yeah, I've been
Like
using
the
I love those.
dimension and all of that fun stuff. So
Yeah. Those are great. All right. Daddy O's got a card. Almost. I have a confession.
mm,
So not only do I give my husband less sentimental cards than he gives me, but he hasn't even gotten his anniversary card yet. And our anniversary was on March 3rd. I started one.
then the thought was there. I tried to keep a straight face. I
I
do
have a whole room that overflows into other rooms. I have 1,000 videos on YouTube, and my poor husband has not gotten an anniversary card.
nice, nice.
True confessions of a card maker.
Jill, I do not have an Ollie's by me. At
I
least
don't either. I don't think
so.
I
But then
don't know.
again, I just found out and realized about 3 months ago, or right before the holidays, that I've got a Hobby Lobby, which is dangerous by me. So there may be one there. Okay, now I can set that down. See, if we just let our watercolors move on their own, we can create our own scene.
So his anniversary card might not be done yet, but his Father's Day card, I've got that one
Yeah, but
in the books.
right. But will you remember to pull it out? Notice I said that quietly. I'm just saying.
I know. No, I know. It's
I'm just
true.
saying.
That's going to be the true trick is remembering that I've made it. What I'm going to do is, it's this is one of those things where if you do make a lot of cards, it would be cool to have like a way to file them by like, okay, so and so's birthday is in November. Either file them by month or occasion. I could see a real benefit to doing that though if you make things in advance.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm not usually working in advance. I'm very much in the moment. Oh, today's my 19th wedding anniversary. Let me make a card real quick. Meanwhile, I probably have 100 cards in my craft room or more. My hubby wants to see every craft roulette card I make, wants to detect all the parameters. But if I give him a card directed at him himself and nobody else, meh. Well, that's cool that he wants to see your craft roulette cards and try to predict what you were thinking. That's really cool, actually.
I think that's awesome that he's in there.
Steffi, I one time I made Dr. Shub a Father's Day card, but and I made it on video, edited the video, but then made him do the voiceover, and he hadn't seen the card or any of the and we did a one take voiceover. That was entertaining. It's on my channel because he doesn't know any of the terminology. So he came up with paper makeup when I was ink blending
Oh, well, that's
because
cool.
he was like, "Oh, that looks like a makeup brush. So is that paper makeup? She must be using paper makeup on her card."
See, I couldn't do that with my hubby. Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Ah,
The terms he would come up with, yeah, no.
my
Mm-mm.
hubby's a good sport. I'm like, "Hey, can you drive me across country? I want to go to this craft thing." Sure, let's go. All right. I really appreciate DH taking so much interest in my craft roulette cards. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's awesome. Extra container for not sorted yet. Oh, yeah. I have a container for not sorted yet as well. It's full. It's overflowing. In fact, I am
The space is
certifiable.
overflowing.
It is overflowing.
I love what Payne's Gray does to watercolors.
Oh, I know. Payne's
Run
Grays.
any color. Any
Yeah.
color.
Yeah. It's a must in the palette. You can do a simple palette, but blue, yellow, red, but you can't go wrong at throwing in a Payne's Gray too, just for good measure.
I like that with buff titanium.
Yeah. Both of those, one to go light, one to go dark. I finally got a ledger journal from Dina Wakely, and I'm so tempted to turn it in because I know you watch Denise Love,
Mm-hmm.
and she has one that she has like a swatches that she does her swatching in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so pretty. It's not really swatching though. What is it? What do you call it?
She just chooses a card, and then she just keeps mixing it.
Yeah, going lighter and darker
Mm-hmm.
and working through different hues. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
awesome. I'm going to put my markers away like a good little crafter. That card's done. Well, we'll probably wrap it up. How much longer you got, Des?
Mm,
Think. Like, what are you working on?
I don't know. I was just having fun.
Good. I don't want to cut you off. But we will probably wrap it up here in the next 10-15 minutes, if that sounds good.
Yep.
I'm going to finish my bookmark and call it. So I did 2 cards and a bookmark by the end of all this. Plus, I have this magical paper I still get to work with later. Man, I have to do this again. That was a fun piece of paper right there. And you guys, if it's in the budget, go get yourself some, because Desiree doesn't do sales very often. This is the first one that I know of. So, small businesses, it's really hard to do a sale.
It is. It's
So
amazing, actually.
we are microscopic. We're not small business. We're microscopic.
Yeah, it's.
So it makes it a little more challenging, but definitely go get you some because are your bundles on sale too, Des?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
The bundles will be. Um, the bundles are 15% off
15%
too.
too. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice.
And
Okay.
that if I see anything wrong, I'll always correct it. You just let me know when you're done with the
With the
thing.
bookmark,
Yeah,
I'm just getting started. You keep doing, you keep having fun. I'm gonna have a whole mess to clean up when I'm done here. Oh, I already have some flowers. Let me grab those.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, I don't know what y'all's plans are this weekend, but whatever they are, I hope they're fun. What about you, Des? You have plans this weekend?
Um, not really. I know I'll be going live tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but other than that, after we're done here, I got to get some die cutting done so that I'm ready for tomorrow.
I think. Oh, hold on. I think I hear something. I think I hear your die cutting machine crying in the background.
It is. It is. It is because I think tomorrow we're gonna do. I want to do at least 3 projects
Mm.
using her collection.
Wow, that's awesome. I
So,
haven't seen the Valentine's collection yet. I need to go peek and check it out.
oh, she came out with another ticket. Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It was really cool. Just gonna morph that one in there.
I bet this bookmark is going exactly as you all predicted. No, it can't be because I didn't have a plan. But I like it. Not going to lose your page with this.
I hope that's a good thing, John. Is this a person that you enjoy? Oh, good. All right, I'm going to make the obnoxious noise again.
South Storm's having more arty conversations. That's really cool. Oh, go ahead and make your noise. That's cool. When Debbie J came and we had our art date, I took her to the art gallery that we're members of, and she's like, "Ah, this is so fun. I haven't been to anything like this in so many years." And I was just like, "Yeah, plant a seed. Go to more galleries. They're very inspiring."
Very much so. Yes. Yes.
Even if it's totally different art than what you make. I get inspired every time.
We have the Philadelphia Art Museum
Oh, nice.
by us, but it is, but it's not that close. So it's like really a tough time to get to. I do wish it was closer. And I won't drive in the city. Um,
Can't say I blame you on that one.
well, it's just I'm vocal. Imagine that. So it's um so yeah, my husband witnessed that one time and he goes, "Yeah, never again." Okay.
He's like, I'll be driving from now on.
Exactly.
He
So
knows his role.
yeah. It was he's like, "Yeah, we should stop that." I'm like, "Well,
really loving this huge oversized bookmark. I hear you, bird. I am loving this. I'm going to put this paper behind it. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to maybe revisit these and make more. This is an idea I'm going to have to run with.
Yeah, I'm kind of really liking the whole monochrome watercolor going on here.
Me too. I really like your trees. What spawned that?
I don't know. Just, you know what? I just kind of went with it.
I I like it. Are you going to tangle on it or you're just having
Nah,
fun?
I'm just having fun with it.
I really like it. All right. Okay. Where did the scissors go? Oh, they're right there under a piece of paper. It's amazing that paper can hide so much.
Well, it is the best medium.
Sonia, hi. She likes it. She likes the oversized. Yeah, we're going to have to do more oversized bookmarks, aren't we? I mean, why do they have to be? They don't have to be a little 2-inch thing. I mean, they can if they want. If you want them that way, it's totally fine. But man, this is fun too. This would be really good for like my art books because art books are always larger in
Yes.
scale. May not be great for novels, but it'd be really good for an art book or journal, an art journal.
Oh, those flowers are flat.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were 3D flowers.
Oh, no, they're flat. Speaking of, oh my gosh, your card that you sent me. Gorgeous. It's at my desk so I can look at it all the time right now.
Which
That's
one?
where I'm spending a lot of time. The one with the flowers on it, speaking of three-dimensional flowers, the one you sent me most recently.
Oh, that one. Yes. So
Ah,
that okay. So that got there. Okay. Okay.
yes, yes, yes.
Because I was worried. I'm like, let's test this theory.
It,
So
yeah, no, it did awesome. All right.
all right. I did a blizzard too.
Oh, good. Man, Des, that's pure magic.
There you go.
You could scan that in and make that your Christmas card. Throw a sentiment on it. I can't believe you just like whipped that up real quick.
I had fun with that. Oh, and that already dried. Okay, spread that out a little bit more.
All right.
And we'll have to keep that on there forever. All righty.
You feeling done?
Yeah.
Let me put I need something up here and then my bookmark will be done. And if you while I do that, if you want to show everyone what you made.
Sure. Okay. Well, we did this one. We just did this one for fun. So just use one color, let it go. let it do what it's doing, and then just use that same color in different values. So more pigment, more water, and you'll get those different values. So I thought it was fun. Again, have fun with your colors. Um, here circles. We did a birthday card. I think I'm hoping. Yes, I did. Just always like to check and make sure I put it on the card base the right way. And then just did different tangles and pen strokes and all that within the watercolors, and just had that going around. So I think that would be a great masculine card.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, nothing's ever without a 7x7 card. And again, you could, this is where I used one of the stamps that's going to be retired, and that's the Tangled Heart. And again, you can stamp it and just use a number 2 pencil. And then you can use a Q-tip to blend it out to just, again, give it that dimension. We don't care what's up, down, left, right, where the sun's coming in, where it's setting down. We do not worry about that. Just have fun adding your graphite. And then I added some more tangles peeking out from underneath it just to add a little bit more in a different pen color. Best day ever. So, birthday, Father's Day. Yep. I like to keep my sentiments very general. But this is a 7x7 card.
I love it. I
It
love the heart.
it's a biggie biggie. The heart, the tangled heart is my favorite one. Yes, it is. Then we had some fun. We drew an orb, and then we used a quarter to get our quacky lines for neurographic art. And this is something that we are going to be exploring a little more
Oh,
for
good.
our cards in our membership, um, the first membership level. So just say, look, you'll get more detail on how you can build this and how it can go, the different size pieces you can make, how you can make them look at, and all of that fun stuff. But yeah, and then just add some orbs in there, have fun with it, and then use chalks to accent the watercolors. And this is like one of my favorite sentiments. Looking into essential oils. Which one is it that calms other people down? Chloroform? It's chloroform, isn't it? Yes. So that is my favorite sentiment.
That's hilarious.
I love the sentiments. Just some of them from Funny Bones.
Uh-huh.
I,
Oh, she's got great ones.
there is not a sentiment that I'm like, oh yeah. And by the time I find them, they're already sold out. It's like, "Oh, that is the best." Because I'm very sarcastic. So yeah.
Yeah.
Some
She
more.
had a booth at Paper Organza last year, Crafty
Did
Let
she?
Live.
Oh
Oh man, and I had a lot of fun in there because a lot of times I've looked for her stuff and it's been out of stock
yeah.
and at like Simon Says and stuff, but of course she had everything. And so it's like, oh my gosh, how do I narrow this down?
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to.
That
No.
was hard.
Yeah. So those are the 4 different cards that we did. So again, all kinds of colors. I think they're good for masculine
Oh, I think so too.
because
I
my
don't know if we
husband,
still have dudes here,
you know,
but I love them. I love them. I have always loved the heart stamp. I was a little sad knowing it
I
was going to
know.
be discontinued, but I understand at the
I,
same time. Okay, so while
Matt,
Des was,
wait a minute, hold on. Funny Bones. Funny Bone by Riley and Company.
yes.
Yeah. So that's who that is, Maddie. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're totally fine. So I didn't make as much as you. I did first the spinner card, and I do love it though. Did the circle background following your lead. And then I wanted this to kind of resemble like the sun, just be really bright. And it is a 5.5 by a 5.5. So it will actually fit in a 6x6 envelope, which I'm able to find 6x6 envelopes. I can't find square envelopes bigger than that typically. And then the inside has an A2 card with that same painted paper, the circles that we did, and then another place to write. So it's a double whammy.
I love that. That is awesome.
And this is one of the ones that's 20% off as well. And I did put stickles on it, so it's also like glittery, but I still think I think my husband would love this card if I gave it to him. And then I made a Father's Day card, not by plan, but I like it. Um so this was fun with mixed media, starting with the triangles and then bringing in watercolor and the pigment powders and some blizzard, and I ended up with this, and I did simple finish on the inside. So that's that one. And then I made this super oversized bookmark, um, with stamping out the triangles into a pattern and then using that as the base for the bookmark and just adding ephemera, this face that I painted the other day with everyone, some scrap fabric that was on my desk. And then Jill sent me this. I put that up there and it says, I'm still kind of a mess, but I think we all are, on the back of that. So it's just an oversized, huge bookmark, but I do like it. So if I pull out this ledger journal, for example, I guess this is where it's going to live because it's like perfect for this if I
Yeah.
want a bookmark for it. Of course, I could just put it in the page, but then I'd lose all this. It's a bookmark. It's backed, it's sturdy, it's a bookmark.
Or it could be the front of your journal.
It could be. I
Mhm.
might if I cut that off and flipped it over, that way I could see the side of it. I could do that too.
Yeah.
What a fun day. Did you
Yes.
guys enjoy this? I enjoyed it. Desiree, thank you for being an awesome guest as always.
Aw.
You always are. Truly appreciate you hanging out with us and giving us all this Zentangle inspiration. So I ended up with a couple of masculine cards and I think a very feminine bookmark is what it is. Um, but hopefully you guys got some inspiration with that as well. And I'm so grateful that Cool Johnny and Jason were in the chat giving y'all feedback as well from a man's perspective of what a masculine card, what makes you know, a masculine card.
I think it's whatever the creator sees.
Yeah.
I
And
really do.
definitely.
I really, really do. It's, yeah, we lean towards what we think, but that doesn't make it wrong or right. I mean, it's
Mhm.
in the eye of the beholder.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, you guys, thank you for spending some of your Saturday here with us. We appreciate you and your time and all of your encouragement. And, you know, just thank you. Thank you so much. We know your time is precious and we do value it. And I say we because I know Desiree feels the same way.
Absolutely.
So thanks for being here. Definitely check out for a limited time. These stamps are on sale. So check that out. And I'm telling you, you can use them all year long and in really different ways. And they'll really bring you out of your comfort zone, which is a good thing. And you can use them in art journaling, junk journaling, cards, anything. That's really cool. So definitely check those out at includeathankyou.com and check out Desiree's channel. She'll be live tomorrow with
Yeah.
more inspiration. Die cutting,
Yeah.
die cuts.
Yeah.
That's going to be amazing.
The machines are not going to be able to recoup. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear them screaming
They
already.
are. They're
Yeah.
whimpering in the corner already.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. All right, guys. We totally appreciate you being here with us. I did
Yes.
paint that with a stamp, but I painted it. Yep. I did that on Thursday, Sonia. If you go back to my Thursday video, you'll see me painting that. All right, guys. Thank you all so much. Have a super awesome weekend. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Desiree. Love you. Love
Love you too.
everybody. Oh, and I love me. Okay, bye.